I'll wait till some people join in before I start talking to y'all. Embroidering right now. It is 7:18 in the evening right now where I am, and I'm embroidering some Zeta Phi Beta sorority shirts. Shout out to Zeta Phi Beta. And right now, my limitations is not allowing me to be great doing this specific project. What I mean by that is, as you can tell, I'm not waiting for anybody to join, and I'm just going in. What I mean by that is, I have 6 heads in here, 6 embroidery machine heads, and okay, I got 2 people in. What's going on here? And I can only use one right now because the last video I posted, I told you guys to get the 6.5 by 6.5 inch mighty hoop instead of the famous 5x5 that everybody probably has, because it seems to me like the 6.5 is the perfect size when doing left chest, and the 5.5 is just, you guys got to let me if I'm the only one that thinks that the 5.5 is just a little hair of a bit not big enough for most left chests, right? Or a lot of left chests. I mean, some companies have small designs, but when you're dealing with schools tend to have a little bit of a larger designs, and it seems to me like the 5.5 just won't cut it, right? But company logos, yes, most likely, right? But to me, schools, probably not. So let me know if you guys agree. Let me know. And while you're coming in, also please hit the like button. Please hit the like button, the thumbs up button, please, so that more people can join in. And also, just leave something in the chat real fast so I can see that the chat is working, because I don't see anybody. I don't see any messages or anything popping up. Just let somebody type something in real fast, even if it doesn't make any sense. Just type something in real fast so I can see if my chat is working, because I can't see it on screen. Okay, there you go. Hey, good evening, Kimberly. Thank you, Kimberly. I know my chat is working now. So as I'm embroidering these shirts, I'm just folding them back up and putting them back in the bags and putting the next stuff back on them and everything, as you guys can see. But my limitations won't allow me to be great right now, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heads, and I can only use one to get this job done. And I got, I think, 17 to do, but I'm not going to do all 17 tonight because I'll be here all night. So I'm probably going to do like at least half, and then I'll leave. But what I mean by that is, my limitations right now is having one 6x5 inch mighty hoop. Now, when it comes to mighty hoops, I got one, right? Look, I'll show you guys. It's crazy. I thought I had everything that I needed when it comes to mighty hoops, but let me show you guys something real fast. Here's one, right? 13 by 16. Don't mind my mess. It's a mess in here, right? Look this table, as a matter of fact. Look at this table that I'm talking to you guys on. It's a mess in here. It's a mess. I got stuff going on all over the place, right? Look, another 5x5. A bunch of mighty hoops right there, right? Take you guys over here. 5x5s over here, right? Look, 13 by 16s, more 13 by 16s over here, right? Look, boom, 3 of those. Another one over here in this pile of junk. So, make the long story short, I thought I had everything that I needed. And it seems to me that no matter how much you think you have, it seems like there's always something missing, right? But right now, what I'm going to do to start this, to make this process faster, is I think I'm going to go ahead and use the traditional hoops and start hooping them traditional. I'm not sure, but it seems like sometimes when you rush things, when you try to do things to get things done faster, that's when you make mistakes. And that's what you guys want to avoid doing. You guys want to avoid making mistakes, because mistakes can cost you. And that's what messed me up on this last job. So with that being said, I think I should just be patient, because, and get it done. Because there is no deadline. I don't have a deadline on this specific project, so I think I'm just gonna take my time and get this done. And I got some other stuff to do, and I don't care, because nothing right now is on a time frame. Everybody's like, yeah, just get done whenever you can or whatever. So I'm gonna take my time and get this stuff done. But other than that, DTF is the one thing that I really try to get out as fast as possible, because I know I got to compete with these big companies, and I know when people pay their money. Okay, so this is done. When people pay their money, they make their stuff that way. 6x25 is even better than the 5x5, definitely. Yeah, I don't really care for the 5x5s too much, and that's what I was talking about just now. My 6.5 inch, and right now I only have one of them, and if you guys can see 6.5. That's why I can only do one at a time right now, because I only have one 6.5. Got some lint on there, but how's that look, guys? Let me know how that looks. Get closer on there. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. And so those of you guys that want to know, the white is 60 weight thread, 65/9 needle, and the blue is just regular. Actually, the blue is that's also, I think that's also 60 weight thread with a 65/9 needle. So yeah, so I'm gonna take this off right now. Take it off, set it over here, and we're gonna hit the next garment. Take that off. And I wish I could show you guys as I'm working, but I did not open up the next shirt. Grab it. I don't know how I'm gonna do this with you guys, but I'll figure it out. Put the shirt right here. Everything's done. And read kind of this. Boom. Boom. Alright. Put that stabilizer on now. Alright. Flap that close. I'll pull it up just a little bit. Make sure it's nice and flat. One hand on them. Boom. Alright, that's good. Open up my plate. I'm using comments. I agree, 5.5 is too small. 6.5 is better than 5.5. I just did the same thing with Carhartt hoodie. Precisely mistake. Looks sharp. Thank you. Hello from Kentucky. What's going on? Tizzy Designs. Make sure you guys are hitting the thumbs up button as you guys are coming in, please. But I'm just gonna open up this whole entire shirt right here. This should be a large. Yes, and my client sends me these like all the time to embroider, and just like a regular client. And one thing I will say, guys, there's no business like repeat business, right? Repeat business is good, because that's like kind of like the lifeline of every company, like having repeat customers, because that's the money that you can count on every single month, right? But what I will say about repeat business is sometimes when you enjoy what you do, like I enjoy what I do, sometimes repeat business can get boring. And what I mean by that is you enjoy it, you enjoy the actual art of, embroidering, like I do, right? But the repeat business gets kind of repetitive, for lack of better words. That's exactly what I mean. It gets repetitive, and when it gets repetitive, it can start to get boring. So that's why I have so many different machines, because my personality type, I get bored real easy. So I got a lot of different machines to have more fun in my studio, my workspace. I like to experiment with different things, and I like to have different machines so I can offer different services, as well as do different things and not bore myself in my studio. So that's the reason why, I got all these different machines and stuff like that. Not to mention, like, it just helps you be more profitable in your business. But I'm just trying to make sure I put this on straight. And for those of you guys who want to know how I'm hooping it, because I opened the shirt up, I put the collar up, and I just put half of it right here, right? Half of it right here. And I'll make sure this is kind of flat, relatively flat. All right, get all the wrinkles out, like that. I'm gonna get the back of the hoop. Where'd I do? Did I drop it? Yeah, I dropped it. All right. So all the wrinkles out right here. Put on my Turn on my station, and now just drop it, right? You see how it like snapped it and made it pretty flat? Love mighty hoops. I'm gonna take it over here to our machine and just insert it in like so. Kind of get the flap underneath there. Then get the other flap. Get the flap underneath. It's hard to do this stuff. Boy. Hold on. All right. Get that other flap in there. And what I do once I get these two down, right, is I go ahead and reach underneath here to make sure I pull my material so it's not underneath and doesn't embroider anything shut. Then I go ahead and slide it in, clip it in on both sides. It's clipped in. Once again, I reach under here to make sure no fabric is underneath. And then I go ahead and reach underneath to feel it, to make sure no fabric is underneath there. And once I know everything is good, you just hit start. All right, and this is 15,975 stitches. Hit the start button, and that's it. Clicking on gas. Clicking on gas. And I'm running 800 stitches per minute on this design. All right. Yep. So, got all these heads. Can only use one because I don't have a bunch of 6x5 by 6x5 inch sheets. And so far, this is what I've done on this job. I got 1, 2, 3. I thought it was 4 up here, but it's only 3 done. So yeah, got a lot more to go. All right. Oh, 4. That's done too. So I did do 4. Got 4 done, and I got like 15 to do. I'll get them all done by tomorrow though. Not a big deal. But hello from Houston, Texas. How you doing, man? How you doing? Kimberly, next on my list to buy. Yeah, that's definitely. Hello from Philly. What's going on, Betty? How are you? Thank you so much for joining us from Philly. And I'm about to clean up that shirt right there and put it back in its container. I'm using the shirt neck thing to put behind my phone to hold it up. Kimberly said it looks sharp. Have you guys ever done any fraternities or any sororities or anything like that? In the chat, you guys done any of that work? So I take my stabilizer, my little piece of stabilizer that's on the inside, and I just get my scissors and I cut it out very, very carefully. Because the last thing you want to do is cut the shirt. And I have done that before. In the chat, let me know if you've ever cut the shirt after you embroidered it. When cutting off stabilizer. I have. You don't want to do that, so you got to be careful. Austin, Texas here, praying for everyone in the path of the hurricane in Florida. Whoo, man, that hurricane looks crazy. Lots of small businesses down here in York. Down here in York. When you say York, Kimberly, are you in York, PA? Excuse me. No, just started embroidery. Shout out to Levite. Thank you so much for joining in, Levite. Make sure you guys hit the like button also. Yes, I'm just buttoning up the shirt so I can fold it back. And I got another design loaded up on this machine right here. Another design loaded up to test. And as you guys see, I'm going to use this hoop right here to test that design out right there. So I can get started that next job when the shirts arrive. Hey Alan, how are you? No wonder I haven't seen your videos. Somehow I was unsubscribed. Karen, how'd that happen? You unsubscribed from my channel? Why you do that? YouTube is weird. I don't know. YouTube is weird. Maybe you hit the button accidentally. Maybe your kid hit the button accidentally. I don't know. But thank you for realizing that you're unsubscribed and subscribing again. But right now, I want to run something by you guys to tell you what I have in mind of doing. You know how they have the summits? The companies have like summits and stuff like that. Let me know if you guys would be interested in me contacting different companies. The companies that I have in mind specifically is the companies I work for, work with, which is All American Print Supply Co., aka DTF Station, Uninet, Ricoma, and maybe one other. Not sure, but those three. If you're interested in having them come on the channel and you guys ask them whatever questions that you want to ask them relative to their business or the machines that they offer. And the first company that I have in mind is DTF Station, or All American Print Supply Co., and having them explain to us what the big deal is about UV printers, because I'm not sure if you guys understand it, but I don't. Like, I don't get what all the hype is about. Oh, okay, so Rebecca McGinnis, you think you would like me to ask Mighty Hoop or Midwest Products to come on? Let me know if that's what you're saying, Rebecca. If so, then I can try to reach out to somebody to see if they can come on live and talk to us. Let me know if that's it. Okay. I'll try to reach out and see if I can get somebody on a live video, and maybe we can check out maybe they'll show us their production facility or something like that. That'd be cool. But I don't know. But I'll reach out and see if I can get somebody from them. And I'll do like all those videos in 1 week, since you guys are interested in that. Like, I'll schedule everybody out. But the first thing, the persons that I want to get on here was All American Print Supply Co. And I want them to explain, so we can really understand what all the hype is with UV printers, because I get that they can apply. Oh, I'm froze because my phone is dying, but I got it plugged up to a brick. I get it, kind of, sort of, with UV printers, but I don't get what all the hype is about, to be honest. I don't really understand why all the companies are really talking about it. Like, can somebody explain to me, like, do you guys get it, or would you like somebody to come on and really like talk to you, and so we can understand why everybody's going crazy, or why certain people are going crazy about UV printers? I mean, I get the ultraviolet stuff, and I get that, like, you know, I just don't get it. I don't get what all the hype is about, to be honest. I don't. And I'd like to understand, because I feel like I'm missing out on something. Let me know if I'm the only person that feels that way. Quick way to make tumblers and waterproof designs. I mean, yeah, Kimberly, I get that, but you know, I still don't see, like, okay, so when you say that, right, I don't see the value in paying as much money as they cost just to be able to make those water tumblers and waterproof designs, right? Now, I get that, you know, you put tumblers and that type of stuff in the dishwasher, and having a UV printer will make it waterproof and stuff like that, so you can put your designs on it. And I don't know. I don't get it all the way. If that's the only thing that they do, then I don't see the urgency, the sense of urgency to have one, or I don't get it. Am I the only one? I might be the only one. I don't know, because nobody's in the chat is like saying anything different. What's going on, Fidel? How are you, man? Tumblr market is flooded here, but lets you put DTF on hard surface. White toner, as you showed, does the same. Yeah. Okay. But with white, I mean, I don't think white toner is probably dishwasher safe. I'm not sure because I haven't tried it, but you know, I'm gonna do some more experiments with white toner, as you guys know. I think that UV printed material to put on different things is gorgeous. Adds a bit of texture to the design that is not in regular sublimation. 100%. Now that's something that I can get into. That's something that makes sense. Like, the design would have a raised up effect when you rub your hands on it. I guess that could be a selling point. I'm not sure. I guess that could be a selling point. I can see that. But yeah, but you can't put it on clothing. Yeah, you can't put it on clothing because it's like a sticker, right? It's like a sticker, right? You can't put it on clothing. Okay, so Dar Smith said, I just ordered a UV DTF. Going to check it out. I love using different DTF transfers. Thank you for that. Now, Dar, which UV DTF did you order? And if you don't mind sharing some information about which UV DTF you ordered and why you chose it, and like what company, and well, around a ballpark figure of what the price point was that you paid for that, and what you plan on doing with it, if you don't mind. I wish I should have went live with my other device so you guys could call in, but that's a lot to ask you to type, right? So, but just whatever you feel like typing. Kimberly, well, that's what I was told. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like a sticker. Okay, okay. So yeah, yeah. I want to say I get it, but 16 with King Jet, and it's 14K. So that's what I mean. So for $14,000, you know how much mugs and tumblers you gotta sell to make that amount of money back? That's why I don't see it. That's why I don't get the hype, because how much does a nice mug or tumbler go for with a UV DTF on it? Because I'm not in the chat. Let me know how much a nice UV DTF goes for. Let's go over here and check out our embroidery design. In the chat, let me know how much a nice UV DTF goes for. On a tumbler. Let's take a look. Let me slide around my thing. I ordered through 143 Vinyl. Going to put tumblers and mirrors, coasters, and plastic. Oh, you can put stuff on plastic bags. $42 for 5 feet by 2020. Okay. Okay. Right. My DTF was way less. And it's a dual head tumbler, $4. Yeah, I don't see the hype. I don't see it. I don't get it. I don't get in there. That's that iPhone. That's that iPhone right there. Look at that zoomage. Look at that zoomage right there. Gotta put that bird in the middle there. I don't want to give anybody vertigo, so let me zoom back out. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can get vertigo like that, right? It's difficult to look at. And this bag, that shirt goes in there. Ooh. That shirt goes in there, and this is the last shirt like this I have to do. And after that, I gotta do these vests. Oh, this is different. Let me show you guys this. I didn't know I was doing these vests. She sent me like, these are sweaters. She said vests. These are sweaters. I mean, they're sweater vests, but yeah, I didn't know I was doing those sweater vests. I mean, I can do it with a regular needle. Typically, I'm thinking ballpoint needle, but I mean, I've done them with regular needles before, so yeah, and I've got quite a few of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. 9 of those. So it'll work. I think I'm put some Aquasoft topping on it. I think that's my best bet. What do you guys think? I think I can use some water soluble stabilizer. I got that somewhere in here. I got a bunch of it somewhere. But yeah, I think I'll use that on top of it. That makes sense. I think that should work. Yeah. Just gotta find it. I got like 2 rolls of it somewhere. I just don't know where it is. It's in a box somewhere. It's one of these boxes. I'll find it. I got some random bins like this sitting all over the place, and so it's not in here. Got a random bin right here. Random bin right here. Not in here. That's all vinyl. And then yeah, not over there. I have it somewhere. Have it somewhere. Let me read the chat. It must be 7:45 there. You should quit for the day. Laugh out loud. Quit for the day and go home and do what? I'm chilling. I'm in my studio, having a good time, not stressed. I'm gonna go home, sit down on the couch, and do nothing. Like, I'd rather be here, like, knocking this out. Like, it's weird. Like, when you're an entrepreneur, you work like nonstop. But I don't mind because I don't feel like I'm doing anything. I'm not doing anything stressful or anything. I'm not stressing myself. I really can't find my... I'll find it when I get off the phone with you guys, but... Oh. Okay. I see it now. I think this is it right here. No. No, that's not it. Yeah. Obviously I don't use this stuff a lot. But... yeah, it's around here somewhere. I don't know. I can't find it, so. All right. Rose said it's fun for you. Cosmetic bags. Joshua said the bags that you cannot heat up. Okay. Livestock farm with goats and chicken. Oh, that sounds like some good food. Cowboy, prayer, very popular. American flag. I did a lot of Trump stuff. Okay, a lot. Okay, yeah, I did a few. Oh, look. That's what we're gonna use for the sweater. I'm gonna use a regular needle with this stuff right here, and I'm gonna hoop it over top of the garment. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. So it's nice and tight, nice and taut, as you guys say. I say tight, taut, whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with that. I should be fine with that. Stop to eat and go get to bed early enough to get up early and start over. You're right. You're right. I really should. But I will in a little while. I'll leave. I mean, like I said, I don't have a deadline on this. I just like getting stuff done. I don't have a deadline on this. I don't know. And I still got like a 40-minute drive home too. I get on the expressway, right? I took my decals off my truck because I would get on the expressway and I drive pretty aggressive. Like not aggressive, but I'll say fast. I don't drive aggressive. I don't like to like drive aggressive and intimidate people, so I don't do that, but I drive fast, right? So I used to get people come on the YouTube channel and say, I just saw you on the expressway, man, slow down. So I took the decals off my car. I should have just slowed down, right? That would have been, but no, I took the decals off my car now. But the decals need to go back on the truck because, let me tell you something, the decals really work for advertisement and for getting business. But instead of putting, I had on my truck, I had YouTube A-Dubb Productions, subscribe and stuff like that. But I think now, where I'm at right now, instead of putting my YouTube channel on my truck as advertisement, I'd rather put my website on there. So I think that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put the website and something that says like, I make t-shirts or something like that, or I don't know. But I think that'll be more beneficial to the business, and to my life, as opposed to promoting just my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? I think that makes more sense, right? Because I think, and I put a QR code on there so people can scan it as they're driving by. You know what I mean? Yeah, put that back in there. I think that'd be more beneficial and makes more sense. Amazon, the ballpoint needles, and yes, I'm in New York. Okay, yeah, I got the ballpoint needles here already. I think they're, well, I want to say, yeah, they say ballpoint on them. Ghost Becker or whatever. I got those already. I remember you saying this. Yeah, this does not feel like working one of my previous videos. Yeah, I said that. It doesn't, because I'm in here. I like playing with these toys. I like learning new tricks. I like figuring new stuff out. And It's like art. Needle and thread is like art. And look, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here. I'm not doing anything. The machine is literally over there doing it itself, right? So it's not labor intensive. I'm sitting here. I can go up front and watch TV right now if I want to, right? I'm literally only taking off a shirt and putting back on another shirt, right? So it's not, yeah. Yeah, you can see, really? You can tell, really? It's fun. I can do, yeah, I do like it a lot. And to be honest, I need to get out more because I'm in here. I came in here this morning. I did a lot of running around this morning, though. I did drive and pick up some DTF powder from All American Prince of Pico, which is like 25 minutes away from here, their PA office. And I drove around. I dropped off some orders at UPS. I didn't even eat. I just drank water all day, which is not good. So I guess today was a fast day, unintentionally. So I fasted today, unintentionally. But yeah, this rural Alabama girl. What's going on? Oh, rural Alabama girl, senior citizen, is headed to relax. 4 a.m. comes early. Yeah. Oh, you got to wake up at 4 a.m. Yes. We have yard birds and delicious eggs. Oh my gosh. And I'm glad I was able to turn on. And thank you for encouraging me to use DTF. Yeah, as long as you're using this, make sure if you don't have one of these, get one, okay? This is not optional. Get one of these. Go on Amazon and if you're doing DTF, get one. It's not optional. You see I had it sitting right here, right? Don't be confused, guys. When I am not on camera, I only take off the mask to talk to you guys and do a video. When I'm not on camera and I'm doing DTF, I'm walking around with this the whole time, okay? So this is not optional. It's not, okay, maybe I should think. No. If you can't get one, don't do DTF, period. So this is not, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you if you have a DTF printer. This one, not the little small one, not a little, no, the full-faced hazmat. Yeah, get one, all right? Yes. I bought a baby lock array a year ago with my full-time job. I have not used it much. Well, the good part about securing the machine, even though you haven't used it much yet, is you actually have it. You secured it, so you'll get to it when you can, right? So yeah, I'm a firm believer of positioning yourself and getting the things that you need, so that when you're ready to make that move, you're halfway there already, right? So anything you're trying to accomplish, you do it gradually. So you securing the machine is part of that process. So you got it. You're right there. You just gotta start playing around with it because you still have another level to go. The next level is gonna be learning. Sorry, let me turn back on. I plugged up my phone, but I didn't turn back on the power of this charging block. So I got 20%. So I'm good. Because when I got on this slide, I had less percent. But yeah, you gotta there's a learning curve that you're gonna have to. And there's a learning curve and a frustration curve. Like you see right now, my machine is just running and running and running. A lot of people can't get their machines to run like that, right? So you're gonna have to get to the point where you can figure out how to get your machine to run like that. And that comes with learning a lot about your machine, like learning the tensions and learning threads and learning, learning why a design is doing certain things. Learning that when something is embroidering, you can look at it and tell, okay, this is too dense. I need to take out some density in this machine, so in this design and digitizing, so it runs smoother. And a lot of it comes with experience, right? So you see my design running nice and smooth. That's because I adjusted my file to the point where I know I can press start, and the only thing I'll have to do is change bobbin threads. And that's what I do with most of my designs. I make sure if it's not running. I've gotten to the point where when I digitize something, I digitize it for my machine. I digitize it in a way to make my machine run smooth every single time, and the only thing I'll need is to change bobbins. As you guys can tell, since we've been on this live, the design hasn't stopped once, right? Yeah, so Not to toot my own horn, but I know there was something. But no, but yeah, that's you won't get to that point unless you get in there and start playing with your machine and start using your equipment. All right, so Dar Smith, get some rest. I'll talk to you on the next live. I thought with film going through the shaker and curing process that you won't need the mask. That, no, you still need it, because what you're dealing with is the powder. It's not so much about the film, it's about the powder. The powder turns into fumes, and even if it's going through the shaker and the shaker's covered, there's still little holes and stuff, and it gets into the atmosphere, and then you breathe it, and you breathe in the fume powder, and then it gets inside you and it solidifies, right? It turns from a fume to a solid. That's what solidify means. It turns from a fume and then it solidifies. So it goes into the powder, goes on the ink, goes into the machine. The machine melts the powder, and particles of the powder gets, in the fumes, in the air. We can't see it, but we smell it, and we breathe it. And then as soon as it gets inside your system, it solidifies. It lands on your lungs and in your eyes, and then it gets hard, and then it solidifies, and then you'll feel it later on that night, and then you'll feel the coat of whatever it is in your lungs and in your throat if you breathe it enough that night. So and you'll be coughing it up and blowing your nose and wiping your eyes like that, and that's how you know it's not good. So yeah. But this one is done, so let's get this one out. Next. All right, so you guys been on me live with me. It's the second one right here. Since we've been on, no problems. You guys saw. All right. So yeah, you definitely want to stay safe with DTF. So if you're not gonna stay safe, just don't do it. Just buy your DTFs from me, AllanWade.com, because it's not worth it later on in life. Just don't do it. This is my practice. This is me telling you. This is not an option. All right, guys. You guys are my people, and I'm not gonna do anything or tell you to do anything that's gonna be harmful to you. When I learn that something is harmful, I'm gonna tell you the best precautions to take, regardless of what company I'm affiliated with. What's more important is giving people information that's not going to put their lives in danger. Forget all the money. If something you get sick with. Sorry guys, this view right here. I got to cut the stabilizer real fast. Cut the stabilizer real fast. You guys getting all types of weird views. Then I put it in the clasp, and I cut it again down to size. I've been at it all day since 5 a.m. pretty much. All day been at it, knocking designs out. People coming to pick up their orders. And let me show you guys something, right? Let me show you what I do. It's crazy. Let me show you what I do to tempt. When people come in to pick up their orders, right? I got these DTFs strategically laid down on this table. So when they come in to pick up their DTF orders, I got like DTF on the table. So they're like, oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. The next thing you know, how much is this one? Oh, $4. Look at it. Oh, $4. Oh, $4. Right? And then I got this, okay, wait. Where's the other one at? Where's the other one at? Oh, it's right here. I didn't unroll it yet. Pretty funny. This one right here. It's pretty funny. Cats for Kamala. Listen. All right. First of all, let me. I should have prefaced this showing you this stuff. I don't care to share my political affiliation or who I plan on voting for. It doesn't really matter. These are just DTF transfers, okay? I just thought it was funny, so I put in DTF transfers. That doesn't mean I'm voting for Trump, and it doesn't mean I'm voting for Kamala, right? it just means that I printed some DTFs up. All right, so chill out. Whoever wants to got that. People buy these; they're pretty popular. You guys saw that if you guys watched the channel before. Got this one, and so on and so forth. But I put them up front so when people walk in, they're like, "Oh, can I have that? Can I get you got?" Yeah. So you got to do little strategic stuff like that to do the little upsell sometimes. So that's pretty cool. All right, let me get this next shirt on. You guys are distracting me, slowing me down. Okay, so after this is the last white shirt I'm gonna do, and then after this shirt is complete, I'll leave for the night, and then I'll do the sweater tomorrow. Deal? Deal? Yeah. Okay. Last white shirt I'm gonna do, and after this is done embroidering, I'll leave for the night. All right. Sound good? All right. Let me read what you guys are saying now. Madam President, laugh out loud. Actually, I went to Hobby Lobby today in search of twill. Yeah, Hobby Lobby has twill in there. They have twill. You know, if you want a lot of twill, you want to. You know who has the best twill? Well, some of the best twill. I won't say the best, because what's the best twill? Twill's twill, right? Stalls, to be honest. Stalls has like the twill. I got a bunch of twill from Stalls. As a matter of fact, let me show you guys the twill that I got. It's in this box right here. This is covered. Look. More 5x5s. Covered up. Look at this crap. I got stuff all over the place, guys. Here's some twill right here. This is white twill. That's from Hobby Lobby, but I got a whole box. Where's my twill? Where's the twill at? Oh, this is twill right here. This is twill. Yep. See that TW? This is twill. I think I got a whole bunch of different twill. Yeah, this is this twill? No, that's glitter. I got a whole box of twill somewhere around here. That's one of them. But I have a whole box of different colors of twill that I bought, and I haven't even touched it since I bought it. I haven't even used it. And you know, another reason why I didn't use it is because I actually bought the wrong twill. I bought the wrong twill. I wanted the twill that has a sticky backing, but I bought regular one. But I talked to the guy at Stalls. He told me there's return it and buy the new one, but I never returned it, and that was like a long time ago. So I was like, you know, I could use it. I could use it, so I'm not gonna return it. So, and since then I didn't buy the correct one, but it's all good. This stuff is all gonna get used eventually. Twill is dope though. When doing varsity stuff, college stuff, twill is like clutch. Drop that on there like that. Got that looking good. Am I giving y'all vertical yet? Put that up in there. One hand on them. That underneath here. Get that. And from here, since I got this, make sure the shirt's not underneath. Grab it here with my thumb. Just pull it. Bam. Lock that in place. Lock in place. Lock in place. You guys see my needle stash over there? Alright. Boom. Make sure it's clear. Double check, triple check. Make sure it's clear. And there you go. That's it. That's it. I'll do everything else tomorrow. I'm not worried about anything else. Curious, do you find the DTF powder on surfaces in the studio? If so, don't forget to wash your hands, especially before eating. 100%. Yes, I do. DTF powder lands all over the DTF printer itself and everything that's close to it, all over the floor. Yes, it does. Yes, that's a fact. I vacuum often. Yes, so I am an embroiderer and was told that I had to have a license to run anything with sorority or fraternity. Is that true? Yes, absolutely. But if a member from that sorority or that fraternity comes to you, or that Masonic chapter or that Eastern Star comes to you and requests you to make something, then you can make it. But you can't, I'm not gonna go and tell people, hey guys, I got this Zeta Phi Beta for sale. In this case, a woman from Zeta Phi Beta that's a member that ask me to make a bunch of stuff. So in that case, you can. That's the workaround. That's the work. It's not really a workaround. It's just me fulfilling an order for somebody from Zeta Phi Beta. So I'm not gonna go to a convention and sell their stuff. I can't, right? Get my get my behind sued. Where did I put my scissors? So I can't do that. So I don't do that. But this specific person from Zeta Phi Beta, shout out to you, Stephanie. I appreciate you. Stephanie Wilson. You know what I mean? She's a member of the organization. In this case, I can. Where's my scissors? Yeah, but I think that from what I heard, the sorority that charges the most is the AKAs. I think their license is like $30,000 a year or something like that. I've looked into it, but you know, I make stuff for the Masons all the time. You know, the guys from a Philly chapter comes and asks me to make stuff for them, and I make it for them all the time. And so you don't have to have a license unless you're making the stuff and putting them out on the market available for sale. But if somebody comes to you as an individual and says, hey, embroider these 10 shirts for me with this, you know, this marking or whatever from our organization, you guys get the point. Print what sells. No, yeah, you print what sells, but also, you know, so yeah. Anyway, you guys get it. Is that what you use it for patches? Yeah, I use, okay, so you're talking to Kimberly. Yeah, I use it for patches, although I will be using it for patches. And numbers and stuff like that. Okay, great, because I have had members come to me from sorority and frats. Thanks. Yeah, you can make them. If they come to you, you can make their stuff, right? As long as you don't go and publicly, yo, I got these Omega Psi-Phi jackets for sale. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. But if Omega Psi-Phi guys come to you and say, hey, you have an embroidery machine, can you make me this? And then you can make it, right? But you can't go advertising it. That's you selling their stuff. Like, you can't do that. There's a difference, right? Where did I put my scissors? I see some more scissors over here. In your workspace, always buy stuff that you use often. Always buy more than one because you're gonna misplace. In some cases, buy 3 and 4 because you can have 4 tape measures. Like, you know those stringy tape measures, the material tape measures to wrap around. I got like 6 of them. Can't find. I got like 6 of them. Can't find one. Maybe if I walk around here, I could probably find like 1 or 2 somewhere around here. But yeah, but. I got a whole bunch of them. It's like that. Yeah. Yep. They get lost really easy. See? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yep. So guys, I'm about to end this live in a little while. So if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to let me know before I go. It's not near completion yet. I think it's still got like, I don't know, 6 or so minutes to get done. I'll go over there after I fold this shit up. 21 likes, 26 people in the chat. Please hit the like button if you haven't done so already. 24. Let's get some more like buttons. I want to get up to 30. I'll get off of here after I get 30 likes. I have got to make a trip up to see your shop. There's not much to see. You're gonna come up here. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Every time somebody walks in here, they're like, wow. So I guess, but to me, there's not much to see. But every time a new customer comes in, they're always impressed and they're always like, wow, you got the real stuff. Or, wow, you aren't playing any games, right? I get that response. So I guess there's stuff to see, but to me, there's my shop is not really impressive, you know, because I'm in here every day. And the front I kind of keep together because I kind of keep people up here in this area, and this area is my operation of madness. I won't even pan the camera over there because I'm embarrassed to show you guys, but it is what it is. I get stuff done, and I get good stuff done, and it's quality. And I was gonna lie and say I know where everything is at, but I don't. But I know how to find everything. But normally in my madness and in my mess, I know where everything is. But in this case, I don't, because it's just, I just got too much stuff in here. Yeah, so. But I love it. Hey, Alan, it would be nice to see you in Bling Fest in Charlotte this year. They have a Bling Fest in Charlotte? Interesting. They have a Bling Fest in Charlotte. So it's all rhinestones? I don't know. Do they have the rhinestone template machines? I mean, I like rhinestones, but I'm not like into it to the point where I'm going to Bling Fest. That's kind of, that's a bit much. Not to say I wouldn't go, I would go, but it's a bit much. Bling Fest with the baby food. Oh, it's her own event, right? It's her own event? I think that's the event where all y'all women dress up in white. I'm not doing that. So now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 running. And right now my machine is beeping because it stopped. Let's go ahead and see why it stopped. I'm going to tell you guys why it stopped right now. It needs a new bobbin. Why am I saying that? Because I know. I could be wrong though. But I'm not. Actually, I might be. So let's look at that. It's not a thread break, but all right. Let's see. What do you guys think? Need a new bobbin or a false thread break? I say it needs a new bobbin. Let's check. We're gonna hit the cut button. Get the scissors. Let me zoom out a little bit. Bam. Out of bobbin. Out of bobbin. When you got your stuff tuned up, the only time your machine stops is when it needs a new bobbin. And look, my bobbin stash. Make sure you guys always keep bobbins on deck. I don't even have that many left. Sheesh. That right there is not a lot. That's a little bit of bobbins. But I got one more box right there in back of that. I actually need to buy some more boxes of bobbin because I go through these fairly, and I got some black bobbins up here. But I go through these fairly fast, so I actually need to buy a box of like 4 more or something like that, because that's not a lot at all. This is, it's like boxes of doesn't say how many. I think it's like 100 something count in here. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, I gotta buy some more bobbins. All right, we got 25 likes and 24 people in here. I need to get 30 so I can leave. If I don't get 30 likes, I'm gonna stay here on here all night. All right, so I need 30 likes. And I know everybody's not in here. Like, there's not enough people in here to give me 30 likes. It's not enough people in here to give me 30 likes, so you guys are gonna have to get some people here so I can give me some more likes. I'm just gonna stay in the studio all night and work. Yeah, I know you guys don't care, but you know, I'm trying to stand this up. So I put my bobbin in. Bam. Bam. Who blows their bobbin? Does anybody blow their bobbin? Am I the only one that blows my bobbin? That sounds weird, right? Have you ever blown your bobbin? You guys blow your bobbins? Rose said that's weird. I'm weird. I'm a weird guy. So I put my bobbin back in there, got that tail hanging, that tail thread back in there hanging, and that's it. I'm gonna rewind just a little bit, just a tiny bit, a little bit more. Okay, that's cool. Hit that switch so it can go right away. Press start, and that's it. Bada bing, bada boom. Chicken on gas. bisschen longer. Bisschen noch bisschen gut. Jump stitch. Forgot to trim that in digitizing. Try it though. Guess you won't be redoing that and trimming it and digitizing. Me, I won't. Turn that off. Make sure I got my heat presses off. Hey, I still need 5 more likes to get 30. I got 25 likes and it's only 25 people in here, but I need you guys to recruit me some people so I can get 5 more likes, because if I don't get 5 more likes, I can't leave the studio. I'm just gonna sleep here all night. I need 5 more likes. I need you guys to recruit some of your friends or something. I don't know how this is gonna happen. Probably won't happen. I have to get off anyway, but I want to get 30. That's my goal. I just want to get 30 likes. 27. Look at that. 27. Look, almost got 30. Almost got 30. Hey, where did you get those shirts? What? Oh, these shirts from a client. The button-ups, they came from a client. I didn't get them myself. The client sent them. The client shipped them to me. The client shipped them. I can ask her for you guys and see where she got them from, but so you can research for yourself. Van Huysen. They're Van Huysen. And this specific client, she always looks for sales, so she probably and she buys things in bulk when she finds sales. So she probably found them for a nice price and bought them in bulk. And like she said, after I'm done these, she got a bunch more. She's hilarious. I love her. She's so cool. I've been dealing with her for a few years now, and like she'll get stuff and a box will just pop up. A box will just pop up, and I'll be like, oh my gosh. And then she'll just like cash at me some money or something like that. Hey, I got 30 people here. I need 2 more likes to shut everything down and leave the studio. So I need 2 more likes. My goal is to get to 30 likes. 30 likes. So check JCP for that brand. Okay, JCP. Is JCP short for something? Are you still working with your Rebel 24 TT? Show is. I just shot some video with it today. Show is. I love this thing. All right. The Rebel 2402T is the only DTF printer that I feel confident now that I've messed around and taken apart other printers and even taken apart that printer. It's the only printer that I know will not quit on me. All right. Now, the reason why it was down is because it had a plate that everything sits on that broke. The manufacturer knew that was an issue, and they rectified that problem. Now they make a metal plate. But when I got the metal plate to replace the plastic plate that had cracked, the printer was sitting there for a while. So inside the ink head, I was told how the print heads function. And I used to think that if I sit my print head in cleaning solution every night, it won't get clogged, but that's actually false, because there's ink that pulls up and sits inside the actual print head that even if you have it sitting in cleaning solution, it can still clog. I didn't know that before, but now I do know that. So I actually took my print head apart. I told you guys I'm like a technician now with these things. I took my print head, Ricoma didn't even do this. I took my print head out and I took the print head apart. Like my print head was literally in pieces. There's like a gasket inside the print head, a rubber gasket. It's crazy. I took the whole print head apart. I can deconstruct these things, clean them, and put them back together. So I'm actually really considering starting a business where I revive people's print head, because yeah, I'm apparently kind of good at it. I don't know. But yeah, how do you get a sorority contract? I don't have a sorority contract, so I don't do like a bunch of stuff for a bunch of sororities. I got people from sororities and organizations that come and ask for stuff to get done. But I don't, if you notice, I don't advertise that hey, come buy this from, this thing that hey, Zetas, come shop here. No, this is a client contacted me and asked me to embroider her organization's logo on these shirts, right? So I don't have like ready-made Zeta stuff to sell. because I don't have a contract. I didn't pay their license to use their trademark, so I don't advertise it. But I'm fulfilling these orders for a client, and after it's done, it's done. You know. Now, what you can do, the workaround, right, which is what I do every year. I go to one of my vending events, and you know how AKAs wear pink and green? You can make pink and green things that doesn't say AKA on it. So like, for example, Juneteenth, on Juneteenth, I'll get a pink hat and I'll embroider Juneteenth in green. Doesn't say AKA on it, but it's pink and green. That's the workaround, all right? You're welcome. Don't say you didn't get anything helpful out of this live, all right? So this one is almost done, and I'm a little bit over an hour on this live, so I'm gonna get out of here, like I said, as soon as this one is done. But so you guys can see where we're at. It's switching to blue now, and we're doing good. Over here, looks like registration is in jeopardy, but we're good. We're good. You know? Okay. Do you only use the mask when you are adding powder? No. I use the mask when I'm adding powder. I use the mask when I'm close to the machine for an extended period of time. I use a mask when I'm in the vicinity of the printer, right? That's when I use mask. Like I'll have my mask on while the DTF printer is running, and I'll go to the front of my studio, like up here, away from it, right? All the way up here. I might sit here and I'll turn on the TV or something to watch TV. I gotta get all zoomed in, and then I'll take off my mask, right? So yeah, that's when I take off my mask. So other than that, yeah, I just have my mask on if I'm in the area. Tables to hold up the heat presses. U-line, big expensive U-line table to hold a bunch of crap. You see a bunch of my supplies here and transfers for customers and stuff like that. Yeah, U-line. Thanks for inspiring me to embroider. You're welcome, Robbie. Thank you for watching the videos, and thank you for joining on the live tonight. Okay, so I'm above 30. I can leave. Now it's embroidering the name over top, and after the embroider's names over top, then I'm done, and I'm out of here. Do you only, okay, read that already. See if I missed something. JCP has amazing sales and great quality items. Just gotta watch them and catch it. I'm gonna go and check out JCP because I'm gonna start keeping polo shirts like in inventory, because a lot of people are starting to, especially now that I'm doing a lot of schools need, like, the staff and the kids and stuff want polo shirts. So I'm gonna start having polo shirts in stock. Right now, the only thing I really carry in the wintertime, I'll have a few different colors, hoodies and crew necks. And then sometime I always have Gildan G500s because they're cheap and people don't mind, you know. But I'm gonna start having polos, yeah, keeping polos in stock, like white and black and maybe navy blue and gray. But I try not to have too much stuff. That's my new practice. My new practice is you order it, you want it, then you pay down payment, then I'll go get it. I used to just always keep a whole bunch of stuff and always have a certain amount of stuff, but that's money sitting on the shelf. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but I kind of like have less stuff, like hold on to less stuff, because honestly, I got all these bins, and all these bins like are all full of like merch and stuff like that, with blank merch. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you should, so that you can have stuff, but you know, whatever, I don't know. Oh, JCP is JCPenney. Oh, I thought JCPenney was out of business. I guess they're not, huh? Shoot. Okay. Yeah. I am hungry all of a sudden. You guys made me work up an appetite with this live. Let me plug back in my phone. 21%. Using up that percent fast. Oh, look at that. As soon as I put it up there, flashed. All right, I'm about to get out of here, guys. Get off this live. So, do you order from Alpha Loader? Yes, I do. HPN Pro or Ricoma? Oh. Heat Press Nation Signature Series Pro or Ricoma Press? Ricoma Press. And I'll tell you why. Maybe it has to do with the orientation. Maybe it has to do with the orientation of my presses, right? But the two Ricoma presses set next to each other. You got a Heat Press Nation, Heat Transfer House, Heat Press Nation, Heat Transfer Warehouse right there, right? So for the most part, when I'm heat pressing things, I'm on this side of the room when I'm heat pressing things for the most part. So what's up, Britt? Shout out to Britt, shout out to my channel members. Raise the roof for Brittany Dickerson in the building. Gotta shout out my group members. Shout out to Brittany Dickerson with that star next to your name. Shout out, I appreciate you for being a long-time channel member. Thank you so much. And I'll talk to you on Fridays where we have our Friday conversations and we exchange ideas and stuff. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, on Fridays we get together and we create ideas, and I honestly think it's more beneficial for me than it is my group members. But yeah, we have a good time. But anyway, yeah. So I say Ricoma press because you guys know I'm high on the enjoyability factor. And because of the Ricoma has that digital gauge, and I'll show you guys real fast what I mean, it's more enjoyable to use the press, right? And they've upgraded a few things on the new presses. Like the new press has a black thing right here. I got a silver one, that's the old school one. And with the old school one, it's kind of hard to press it up and down sometimes, right? But I'll tell you what I like about it a lot. I'll tell you why I like it so much. All right, let me turn it on right now. All right, so Heat Press Nation, right? Okay, so Ricoma, how many degrees? I want 100 degrees. Oh wait, that's too high. 100. Done. All right, I want 60 seconds. Done. Right? I want to recall my setting for Oracle 651. Parameters. Boom. Save, set up new parameter, or check parameter list. Check parameter list. Flock HTV. Boom. Wait. Check. Apply. Done. Right? All right. So right there, that's my selling point. Let's do the same thing on the other one. Well, we already know we can't save parameters. We already know we can't do that. But okay, so we're at Heat Press Nation. Let's turn that on. All right. I'm at 300 degrees. I want 100 degrees. I'm at 300 degrees right now. I want 100 degrees. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. You get the idea? You feel me yet? Do you feel me yet? You understand? That's why. So showing is better than telling you. It's better to say, yeah, I like this one better. Now I just showed you why I like it better. You can save parameters. You can rename those parameters. It slide out just like the Heat Press Nation. Heat Press Nation one is a tank. I'd say when it comes to durability, I think the Heat Press Nation one is probably more durable, I think. But Ricoma, since they came out with their presses, they have made changes. That's one thing I like about Ricoma, right? They listen to what people say and they make slight adjustments to make their products better. Like that pin I showed you on mine, that silver pin, they don't have it anymore. They have black pins and it slides up and down much smoother. To the point where I see the black pins and I'm jealous and I want a black pin in mine because I want mine to be newer. But they see the slight changes and they make adjustments. People don't know that, but they make adjustments and they make stuff they just listen, despite what everybody thinks. They listen and they make changes, right? So anyway, that's the only reason. But you know, it's the heat press nation one's not bad. It's tried and true. It's been around forever, and everybody has the old ones. They still working. But my two Ricoma presses are fine. One does go bonkers sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. The one on the right, sometimes it starts getting hot, and it'll say 300 degrees in there, but it'll actually be like 12,569,000 degrees. So it does do that. But that's, like I said, that's the old one. That one I bought refurbished, used from Ricoma. I bought that one refurbished. So I think that's probably what the problem was. I probably need a new brain inside of it. But the other one is perfect, and I've had it for years now also. I don't know. Transparent. Never had a problem with my heat press nation like that. Like that, so just to be fully transparent. But I like the Ricoma one better. I like the Ricoma one better. Out of all the presses, I like the Ricoma one the best. Just because I can type in and change it real fast like that. So, starting a print shop, need DTF printer and embroidery machine. Any recommendations? $20,000 available to spend. Well, you're not gonna get both of them for $20,000. You're gonna have to choose one or the other. I would advise you, it depends on what type of person you are, but from a financial perspective, from making the most value and for helping the most people, and you know you make the most money when helping the most people, I would advise you to get the DTF printer first and then use the proceeds to get an embroidery machine, because the DTF business, I think, initially will make you more money and it will be easier to get started than, look, we're done, than the embroidery. Because embroidery, you're gonna have to get the machine, you're gonna have to learn to use the machine, you're gonna have to deal with the learning curves, you're gonna before you can even make a bunch of money with it, right? And then there's the factor of scaling, right? If you don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's hard to take orders of volume. It's hard to take orders of volume. And also the other part to that, you think is just having the more heads. No, there's also, like we just discussed today, having the more hoops. Because right now I'm only doing one shirt at a time, and I got all these heads sitting here useless because I only have one mighty hoop that this size. And if I use my smaller mighty hoops, it might lose registration, give me hoop burn, like I showed you guys on the last video. So there's a whole lot of added cost that comes in with embroidery. So hence why I recommend you DTF first. Would never lead you guys wrong. All right, so thank you guys so much for starting a partner. Okay, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, joining me tonight on my live. But I'm about to get out of here, like I promised. This one is done. Nice. We turn my machine off for the night, and tomorrow we'll come in here and we'll knock out all of those sweaters with my Aquasoft topping. I'm not even gonna fold this up. I'm gonna leave it on the table and I'll fold it up in the morning. Yeah. Machines off. Printers have cleaning solution in them. DTG printers are asleep with cleaning solution in them. I'm gonna turn off my little ring light and make my eyes look curl. You know what I mean? And all right, I'm gonna grab my memory card out of my camera. I think I did record some footage. I'm gonna shut this computer down right here. Everything's off. No heat press on. I am going to. Oh, here's my water bottle. I've been looking for this thing for hours. Jeez. Still got a little bit of water in there. Where's my bag? Where's my bag? Where I put my bag? Wait a minute. Where's my bag? Okay, that's a problem. Where's my bag? I had a lot of people in here today. I think it's in the back. Let me calm down. My bag is here. I know it's here. My bag is here. Ooh. Let me think of who I am here. Today, nobody would have stolen that. Very expensive bag. Oh. I'm not gonna tell y'all how much this bag costs. I'm not gonna tell y'all how much this bag costs. You guys can go on the website yourself and check it. Yeah, very, very expensive bag. All right, guys. So, yo, my heart is beating a little faster. All right. That was, sheesh. That was a little nerve wracking. That raised my blood pressure right there. All right, guys. So, oh man, take a moment. I knew nobody took my bag though, because I didn't see anybody. I physically see people walking in and out of here, and they didn't take my bag. I had an older lady. I'm gonna call her old lady. Whoa. And I had a nice Asian nurse, my buddy. She orders GTS from me all the time. So I'm like, I didn't have any sketchy type of people in here like that today, so I wasn't worried. But my heart beats. Anyway, all right, guys. Talk to you guys later. Let me get out of here. Put my Mac in my bag. And got my iPad. Whew. Let me out. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I was sick for you for a second. Britt. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm like, oh my God. Like, $40, that's a lot of money. All right, Britt. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one, Britt. Talk to you later. Peace. All right,